I was born in a four-roomed house, you know, a terraced house. 2 up, 2 down. They were hard times, I suppose, but I never noticed it. I was deprived of nothing as a child. Nothing at all. I got all the love and affection, and I had a very, very happy childhood. Those were the important things. Although we've got material things today, you see, we haven't got the real things that matter. Then I went into the mill. Started off in the... I remember going into the mill, and the manager, he said, now, this is the mill. He walked me in the mill, and it was 10 bob a week, the wage. He said, now, what would you like to do? And I said, I remember saying to him, and he laughed, but I wasn't, I was quite serious. He said, what job would you like? And I said, what job have you got? He said, I'm the manager. I said, well, eventually, I shall have your job. I always said I would eventually live in the country. And when they asked me to go to Manchester to take over more mills, that was when I came home with an anvil.
Hello, love.
Hello, is that the one?
That's the drawing.
Who's it for, this?
These are for Mr. Thorne,
Oh,
the
yeah.
fire dogs.
Yeah.
And they're fairly urgent.
Actual size, that?
Yes.
Just as you want it?
Just as we want it, thank you, yes.
Good drawing.
Yes.
Not chewing gum we're forging, you know.
No, no, I'm sure you'll be able to manage that. That's no trouble to you.
Really, it's a fundamental craft. Iron's it's rebellious tackle, but we all know if you heat it, it's lovely and soft. But you've only a few seconds in which to knock it into a shape. So you quickly find out what sort of shapes you've got. You know, you clobber a piece of hot iron and then look at it. You either say hell, or you say that's an improvement on the last one. And that's how you learn. You improve on the last one. It's constant development. Each job you do is a rehearsal for the next one. And it should be better all the time, and that's how it's been here. So it's a peculiar craft. I suppose a blacksmith becomes as hard as his material he works in some ways. Mentally, you know, you'll not budge him. You get a little bit like the material eventually. Immovable object, I suppose, and independent. And that's what's nice about it. I hope that we keep the independence. Well, I think I'm one of the privileged few to educate as you go along, and educate as you're stimulated by music, by whatever it is that stimulates you. Find out about it, pursue it. But the greatest thing Mother taught me was observation. She would never allow me to use the word experience in the house, you know. She'd say, experience for fools. To be a blacksmith, to be a good blacksmith, the stronger you are and the better you will be a blacksmith. As long as the whole between the ears is taking a part of it as well, you know, it's a combination, but strength will show on the end product. If you are strong, you can get into the metal, and the finished article always looks beautiful. Marvelous material. It's more beautiful than gold to an intelligent person. You've got to look at iron, haven't you, to see its beauty when it's been forged. And we're in this age for a long time, and whatever job my children take, iron will play some part in it. And whatever else they do, by having learned blacksmithing, they'll be better at what they're going to, because it teaches you to be observant. All the time you're forging, it's quick observance all the time. Each blow changes the shape of the iron, and and it's so quick, so your mind's got to work at the speed of your hammer if you want to be a reasonable blacksmith. All the designing, yes, I'm really the labourer, I suppose. She designs. The blacksmith's not the right fella to put ironwork in any form. The blacksmith is the fella, he's good technically, but design-wise, he's not the one to arrange the iron. If you can find a good designer, you see, you can simplify the technicalities of the work and make something even more beautiful and simple. It doesn't always have to be complicated. But that's where a good designer comes in. And I'm lucky. I've got the best in the world. Hold up.
There's a drink.
Just what I wanted.
Good.
Good health.
Is it going all right?
Aye, good.
I'll have to leave you with it. There's some people in the showroom.
Okay. See you later. So if you get on big stuff like we're on to now, it's really, it's hard. Well, it's not hard work, but it'll make you sweat and it'll make your muscles ache. And we've had some very good commissions, some very important commissions. We were asked to make the dogs as a present from the people of Lancashire to the Queen, for Sandringham. And a great honour, we made them. And then after I'd made them, they said, you can present them now. And when she came to Preston Guildhall, I presented the dogs to her, they had the ram's head and a basket underneath, and the lion's paws at the bottom, you know. Well, if you get the lamb and the lion together, it's symbolic of peace. I had all this lot to explain. I was very conscious of the fact that the Queen had another 47 other people to meet after I'd done nattering away to her, and she didn't have time to say very much. But I told her that I thought it was a very solemn occasion. I thought it was so solemn at the time. I thought I was doing it all wrong, so I said, I said, by the way, Mum, there's a tin of black lead there when they're looking dull. I said, just give them a little rub with that. And of course, she brightened up into a great big smile, and the Duke of Edinburgh rolled up laughing, so it was all right. Here, Sheila.
Oh, God, I'm glad that's
There
ready.
we go. Complete now.
They've been ringing up about this.
Well, see if it's like the other one. It should be. It should look all right. See how it looks now.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, we did light it with that.
Good. Nice and strong, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bit of weight there. I hope you can lift them.